When a child has been bereaved or when their parent or sibling is dying, the chances are that they may not have the skills to recognize or understand their feelings, so their distress might be seen in the way they act and react to the world around them. This can manifest in what people often call meltdowns or tantrums. One of the best ways to help your child is to keep their familiar, regular routines as much as possible. This predictability can provide them with feelings of safety, calmness, and control, which can help to reduce these incidents. Children often feel calmer when they're offered simple and appropriate choices and control in day to day matters. It can help if together you plan a timetable using words, pictures, or symbols. For example, for the order in which they carry out their bedtime routine. Put the timetable in a place where it can easily be seen. They will still be doing what needs to be done, but in the order that they choose, so that they feel that they've got some control over part of the day. Whilst we should keep our usual boundaries and behaviour expectations for our children in place to help them to feel safe, we should also respond with curiosity and empathy if a meltdown occurs, as this is one way in which children show us that something is wrong or that they have a need that isn't currently being met. You can read more about managing emotions in our blog on regulation, which you'll find in the topical articles section of our website. One way of reacting to meltdowns is to use an empathetic approach, such as emotion coaching. Once a meltdown has occurred and your child is calmer, we want to try to help them understand the emotions behind the outburst. We want them to learn that all feelings are okay, and we need to help them to label the ones they were experiencing. For example, we could say something like, "It looked to me like you might have been feeling angry about that. Am I right? You know, I'd feel angry too if that had happened to me. It's okay to feel angry." We then need to set some limits on behaviours by explaining that feelings are okay, but certain behaviours aren't, and to help them to find different ways to manage the feeling in the future. We just need to be careful that what we say doesn't make them feel shame or embarrassment. So we could say, "It's normal to feel angry when that happens. Anger's just a feeling and feelings will come and go. But even if the feeling is really strong, we mustn't behave in that way because it isn't safe for you and it can make you feel worse. Let's talk about different things we can do when we feel angry." Suggesting different ways to manage big emotions is important if they're unable to find alternative ways to cope themselves. We should try to help them to understand that we usually can't control when things happen to make us angry, and we can't stop other people doing things that upset us, but we can control how we manage the feelings involved.